Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. I'm here with a dream. I tried to scroll past it, but I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead, Lord. We're going to go ahead. Anyways, in this dream, I am on my childhood apartments of Bracewood, okay? And I am surrounded by a group of friends. It's like a ton of people. And this dream was so weird because it was like people that I've known of, that I know, and I have known since my childhood, as well as like fictional characters, because Mickey Mouse was in the building and I was like, what is he doing here? But whatever. Okay, we gonna keep it pushing. Anyways, um yeah, so it was weird. And as I'm in this dream, one thing that I'm being reminded of as I say that, when I was younger, I got this shirt made, okay? Back in the day, for those of you that don't know, we used to get these like, it wasn't exactly spray paint. It was like, I forgot what it was called. But like, I guess like a tie-dye shirt, but a custom one. And on the front said Mickey, because that was my nickname back then. On the back, it said Southwest, okay, because that was my hood, or it still is my hood. But anyways, but that may be a nod to that, depending on what the meaning of this message is. Anywho, me and this group of friends, we in this house, okay? I end up leaving to go somewhere. When I come back, they have invited some people that I ain't really rock with, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? And they staying. Sorry. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll be back. And I decide to leave again. As I'm leaving, somebody else that's supposed to be in the house is bringing somebody else that I don't rock with in the house. And I'm like, bro, no. And the person that they bring, like, they're disguised, okay? They got on like shades, and they got on a wig of a different surprise color, an outfit they would never wear. And I'm like, you must think that I'm slow, okay? I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, and I see you trying to slide them up in here. But anywho, they are basically like, I'm coming in, and that's that. And I'm just like, fine, bro, okay? And I leave, okay? I'm not coming back. I shouldn't have invited these people over here. Let me find somewhere else to go. That's the dream. The scripture comes from Luke 23:13. And Pilate, having called together the chief priests, the rulers, and the people, said to them, you brought this man to me as perverting the people, and behold, I have examined him before you, found no fault in this man, in those things you bring forward against him. Okay, so here's the message. For whoever this is for, what I am getting as I'm going over this dream, that this is kind of like for whoever this is for, you are having a battle with yourself, okay? You are kind of fighting with yourself. And this is kind of like, you know how, I can't stunt. In a sense, I was literally thinking about that before I got ready to record. And sometimes, you know, I've had several messages where I will be thinking about something that I'm going through. And I'm like, you know, contemplating, Lord, what should I do? Lord, what should I do? Lord, what should I do? And right now, you know what I'm saying? There's a part of me that wants to be solo for my birthday. I want to find something solo to do. Maybe take myself, you know, like to a little, you know what I'm saying, get a drink, possibly go out to eat by myself or something like that, and just celebrate one day. And then there's a part of me that wants to do something with family and friends. And you know what I'm saying? And Then there's a part of me that's like, no, what if you do that and then you don't have fun and people are being funny acting and people are doing this, people are doing that, and you don't really enjoy yourself. And then there's a part of me that wants to just spend it with my son. And it's just like, I'm torn. Okay. I'm torn. Okay. And I have gotten to a point in my life where I typically, I've talked about this so many times, I'm typically by myself. I don't mind being by myself. I am alone, but in good company. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that, it's something wrong with other people. And even when it comes to myself, I'm crazy about my son, period. But sometimes I want to do adult stuff. I want to go and be around adults. I want to be around adults. I want to do adult things. And there, you know what I'm saying? I can't take my son with me to a bar. You know what I'm saying? I simply can't. You know what I'm saying? When he's old enough, I don't know if I'm going to be that parent that's going to be at a bar with my son or not. I can't. I could say, there have been times in my life when I will say I would never do something like that. And there have been times when I say, yes, I am. So, but with that being said, it's just, anywho, for whoever this is for, you yourself, you are kind of fighting, like it's a tug of war going on. And it may not even be a situation like what I have going on. In reality, the way that my birthday has been for the past few years, it's kind of like, it's not a situation where it's anything happening is a big deal breaker, or you know what I'm saying, everything is falling apart. Okay. And I feel like for whoever this is for, one thing I am seeing is God is saying that whatever it is that you choose to do, whatever it is that ends up happening, whatever it is, like whatever path that you go down, it don't matter. Like, I just feel like you making it a bigger deal than what it is. Even when I think about, like I've been legit celebrating my birthday all month. So you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I decide to go out by myself, like, you know what I'm saying? If I decide to do something with my son, or if I decide to do something with my entire family, it's kind of like, what, like, I just feel like God is like, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? You like, it could even go into, you know what I'm saying? If it's just that, the weekend after or the weekend, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like sometimes we stress ourselves out about things we should not be stressed out about. And this is something that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to get into a point to where it's like you just got to do something at a specific time by a specific date, because first of all, idolatry, we do not want to idolize anything. And we don't want to get into the territory of where we are, how do I say it? Like, I just feel like you are thinking about whatever it is, you're thinking about it for to an extent that is unnecessary. Another thing I'm gonna say is sometimes when you do things like this, you open up the door for disappointment. Which is just like, when you have a kingdom spouse, when God has told you this is your person, y'all are going to be together and y'all are going to be happily ever after, and y'all going to skip off into the sunset. Sometimes people be thinking like they idolize the person and they assume they're going to have a certain kind of personality. They are going to treat them a certain kind of way. They are going to do this, that, and the third. They're going to have a certain lifestyle. They're going to have a certain job. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? Then they get to the person and they ain't nothing like that. And it makes them like, hold on. That's not what God promised me. In reality, it is what God promised you, but you heard the part that you wanted to hear and then you just ran off with the rest. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's so many things that could happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as with it could even be a situation like you could be put in a position to where somebody deliberately messes up your plans. You know what I'm saying? It could be a situation where, my son is over here for part of the weekend, and you know what I'm saying, the day of he's supposed to go home and he end up not going home, regardless if something actually happens or if his dad just does it on purpose so I don't get to enjoy my birthday. It could be but in that mindset. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just feel like God is saying in reality it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where me not being able to go out to an adult event or an adult bar or an adult experience is just going to make my entire birthday fall apart. You know what I'm saying? And everything is falling down. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, ain't really, I'm not gonna say ain't nothing going on that weekend. There are some things going on my birthday weekend, but it's nothing that I'm really just knocking stuff over to go to. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I didn't had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Me and my son went to a concert. I went to a concert by myself. I went out, had a good time, and you know what I'm saying? I think the main thing that is left to do is to have a little setting with my family. I haven't seen them in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, baby. I just feel like I just feel like for whoever this is for, the way that I like this is going around, this is how you're going around. I don't know if it's like maybe it's a situation with a job. You're trying to figure out what job you want to work at, why you want to work there. Maybe going to college for something, you're trying to figure out what you want to go to college for. If I could do this, I'm going to make this much. But if I do this, I'll be happier. I won't make as much, but I'm going to be happier. If I do this, I'll be able to do it, finish faster. If I do this, it's going to take a long time. And I just feel like God is saying, like, you stressing yourself out, but in reality, whichever way you go, your goals are going to be achieved. The only difference is it may take longer, but why do you need to have certain things by a specific day? Like, why do you have to be finished? I just feel like that's the whole vibe that I'm getting from this. And as somebody, it's awesome that my birthday is on Saturday this year. Like, that's live. Like, my birthday haven't been on a Saturday in a minute. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's not even that serious. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is like, that is the whole message. It is not as serious as you making it out to be. The same things that you stressing yourself about, even when it comes to me having these different options and trying to figure out which one I want to choose, I literally could do all of those things on separate occasions and get the same effects. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's what it is. I remember some years back, like me and my friends took my birthday. We took March Madness into April. Yes, we did. We carried on partying into April. And same vibe, okay? Go there while y'all here. I'm celebrating my birthday. Still, okay? My young and baby boy, still. But anyways, I just feel like for whoever this is for, go ahead and say you stressing yourself for no reason, okay? You really, and it's like God don't find no fault in you. It's not a situation where God is like, if you do this, you're gonna be punished. No, God is just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, fam, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's and God is watching you stress yourself out, and He's like, they tripping. Like, why is she stressed about that? Why is he stressed about that? Whatever. Like, I just feel like some of the things that we stress about as humans are nonsense. Like, in God's perspective, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like rolling eyes. Like, that don't even really just. And it's not to say that whatever it is to you does not matter at all. But I just feel like the way that you're stressing about the decision is not as serious. Even when it comes down to what like if it's a situation, which job should you work at? Try it out. If it don't work, quit and go to another one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's a situation where you try to figure out what you're gonna major in, try it out. If you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? One thing that I the best way to figure out if a job is for you is to start out at one of them starter positions. Like if you're interested in nursing and you want to see what it's like, go take a little course. It's like a few months to be a CNA, and go try it out. See if you like it. If you don't, like, you know what I'm saying, get out of there. See if you like the environment, because a lot of people, they think that, they think that nursing is going to be a certain kind of way. And they don't realize when they get into it, baby, the same stuff that you deal with, working retail, working fast food, working this, working that, you may very well find yourself in that same position. Because there are nurse bullies. Yes, there are. There are people that like to flex their power, flex their authority. There are people that want everybody to bend over and kiss their you know what. And there are people that act like they are better than you, and you better understand that they are better than you. And they want to scream it from the rooftops. There are people that want to compare and contrast paychecks. And it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I'm just being real. But one other thing, it just depends on what fulfills you. And I just feel like that's the whole point, like, of the message. It's kind of like what you choose don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, God is saying, like, what is going to make you the happiest? What is going to make you feel most fulfilled? What is going to make you, what do you want? Like, what do you want? And that's the message. Like, and that's the message. God is saying it don't matter what you choose. It's not a situation where you're wrong if you want to be by yourself. It's not a situation, like from my perspective. It's not a situation where I'm wrong if I decide to be by myself. I'm not wrong if I want to just be with my son. I'm not wrong if I want to just be with my family. I'm not wrong if I want to just have a big old party and invite everybody, you know what I'm saying, and see about, you know what I'm saying, try to reserve a space for us, and we, like, it's like, what you figure out what you want. What do you want? And that's the message, you know what I'm saying? In reality, I just feel like some of your feelings and some of your emotions, you don't want to have them, okay? And that is why you're feeling like, kind of like in the dream, how I felt like one person that was there, I didn't like them. And I was like, why is she here? Why are they here? I want them up out of here. And everybody else is like, no. Like, I just feel like it's kind of like it's no need in fighting who you are. You know what I'm saying? Fighting the different aspects of you that makes you unique. You know what I'm saying? Just like the one I was trying to sneak in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are basically, you're fighting yourself. And God is saying there is no reason for you to be fighting yourself. There's no reason for this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message. That's the message. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.